Hey everybody, Sean Hatzel here with Get Lean in 12, and inside this video I'm talking about the great debate of fasted versus fed exercise and which is really better based on your goals. And this is part 2. In part 1 I talked about how to approach eating before, during, and after exercise if your goal is to lose belly fat. And in a nutshell, you just want to keep insulin very, very low, and the way to do this is to exercise in a fasted state. So either wait 4 to 5 hours after a meal, or wake up in the morning on an empty stomach and exercise in a fasted state. You slept the entire night, so glycogen levels, which is the energy in your muscle and liver tissue, is very low and depleted, putting your body in the perfect environment to burn more belly fat. Now, I also talked about how you should wait 45 to 60 minutes after your workout, because if you don't, then you're going to raise insulin by eating, and when you raise insulin, now you blunted the growth hormone and adrenaline that you release during your workout. Now, what if your goal is to gain muscle? If your goal is to gain muscle, the approach is going to be completely different, because insulin is your body's #1 fat storage hormone. You want it low entering a workout to lose belly fat, but if your goal is to gain muscle, you actually want insulin high because it's your body's #1 fat storage hormone. In other words, it's a storage hormone, so it's going to deliver nutrients and amino acids to your muscle tissue during your workout to help you gain muscle. Now, pre-workout, what I recommend doing is having about 20 grams of amino acids or protein. By having about 20 grams of amino acids or protein before your workout, now you have a steady stream of amino acids in the bloodstream to feed that muscle when you start lifting weights. Now, post-workout, you're going to do the completely opposite of this. Right away, as soon as you're done working out, I recommend you do a 3-to-1 ratio of carbs to protein. So for example, if you're going to have 30 grams of protein, you'd have 90 grams of carbs. Now remember, most people are putting a cross up like a vampire because of carbs, but your muscles after a weight training workout, if your goal is to gain muscle, your muscles are like a sponge that's almost been wrung dry, and they're very depleted, and they want to soak up nutrients. That's why you want to go ahead and do a 3-to-1 ratio of carbs to protein, because your body's ready to absorb all those nutrients. In the science world, we call this nutrient partitioning. Now, what if your goal is to do both? You want to lose belly fat and you want to gain muscle. How do you approach eating before and after and exercise then? And that's what I want to uncover in the next video. I'm going to give you a weekly schedule that you can follow that will show you exactly how to burn fat and gain muscle at the same exact time. In the meantime, you have to make sure you're exercising the right way. So I want to introduce you to a 12-minute metabolic trick that my wife and I have developed over the last 10 years. Now, we've helped over 100,000 people across the globe in the last 5 years alone with our products and services. So this is definitely proven to work, and it's specifically designed for the declining hormones of people over 35 years old. This 12-minute trick, when performed properly, can burn more belly fat than an entire hour of traditional exercise, and it also reawakens your fat burning and youth hormones. Somewhere around this video, you'll see a link to click or tap, and you'll get instant access to this 12-minute metabolic trick. Thanks for watching this, and we'll see you on part 3.